Hello dear, it's me, Iragis again. I'm in the social room of my building, and you know what? It's a perfect situation to share with you one happiness and success secret, which I noticed is being practiced by all role models in my life. All people who are happy in this life, they have a particular special software, you can call it. When they replace those truths about life, which has been engraved to all of us when we're children, which is convenient for the society, convenient for everyone else, but not you. So those people who manage to fulfill their potential, who manage to follow their mission and to achieve happiness and achieve some results which are being envied, those people have come to very common decisions and very similar approaches, which I am trying to notice all my life. I'm noticing it and I'm using it for my own life, for my own success and happiness. So very extremely important. You can call it character feature. You can call it the developed talent, or the found hidden secret, which is never forgetting what you wanted. Yes, never forgetting what you want to do. So I wanted to record this video, but at my home, I have neighbors who are smoking. They're chain smokers. They live under me, one floor below my level. Since several months, 3 of them, they are all the time smoking. They're smoking at home, they're smoking at the balcony, the kitchen, all goes up to my home. It feels like an ashtray, my home. I open the door, it stinks. It stinks. So the atmosphere is not encouraging me to work from home, you know. I spend lots of hours in the cafe. I like it. So of course, I'm speaking to the landlord. I talk to each of them, each and every person, 3 people. They don't care, of course, it's an addiction. They smoke a lot, they smoke at home, at the kitchen, the balcony, so everything stinks. But I don't forget what I have to do. I don't get into panic, disappointment, helplessness, which is very easy for the brain. Our brain functions in such a way that the door is squeaky. So the brain functions in such a way that if you don't program it, it programs you. So it takes the control over your life. And it makes you feel helpless. So the moment it forces you to feel helpless, you have no other choices but applying the state of victim in your life and living in this state. Some people are being converted into this state long ago when they were children. So in order to make them obedient and comfortable for surrounding, for people and for teachers and parents, they just have been told to shut up, not to practice, for example, voice lessons, not to try playing instruments. Like I was playing piano, and of course, one of my neighbors living under me when I was a kid hated it. So she was greeting me on the staircase saying, awful children, they don't know how to play. They better don't touch the instrument. First learn how to play and then play. But how can I learn if I don't exercise, right? So yeah, it's convenient. It's of course convenient for the whole world for you to keep you, not for you, but for them, to keep you silent, to keep you tamed, obedient, predictable. Yeah, Osho is very known professional in the subject of ego and the subject of suppression. So I've been studying, comparing, analyzing life paths of many famous people, successful people. All of them had problems. Some of them had very bad problems and very difficult situations when they were children, when they were growing up. But no matter how drastic the past was, I like to to repeat many times that this world is designed in such a way that it's causing trauma. It's really causing trauma. So every conscious person in a free time is constantly healing the trauma caused before. That's such a world. It's very wild. I call it jungle because it's wild. And those circumstances which you don't like, which you rather never happen, they all the time are attacking us from every side. Noises you don't want, people with the calls you don't want. I call them energy vampires. Doubtful acquaintances, when they are chasing their good, not your good. They want something from you, not giving back something valuable to you, so you end up being exhausted. I don't know what to do. Then the news, horrible news, what's happening in the world. Then the climate change, prices going up, everything, every single time, every single day. We wake up and we start conquering. We start fighting for our happiness. We start developing new ways of how not to get caught up by the world in multiple traps, in multiple situations, in multiple attempts to make you down, to make you feel depressed and hopeless. So people who are successful, they never give up. If they want something, no matter what's happening around, they don't lose the target. They respect their target. They respect those ideas which they believe are capable of making them happy. So they have very good memory, believe in themselves, and they develop these abilities like a sport already. It's such a lifestyle of looking for opportunities for self and doing something all the time. So the world is constantly, it's like the background of everyone's life. The world is constantly creating traps, problems, disappointing situations. And those people who are successful, what they do, you cannot say that they don't pay attention. You cannot pretend that nothing wrong is happening, but rather than being distracted and paralyzed by these events and multiple situations of everyday life, which you would rather never happen, instead of that, they are fully focused on their steps, or on their actions. So what can I do? I don't like something here. Okay, where should I go to make it better? That's their lifestyle. They don't let the brain being caught up and paralyzed, because paralyzed brain means paralyzed body when you cannot move because you don't know where to start. Everything is bad, right? Everything is shitty. Everything is disappointing. This ability, this habit is crucial. How to develop it? Just every time when the brain wants to paralyze you again, stand up and start doing something. Write down the list of activities which make you happy, music you like. I recommended it many times. Or just go for a walk, just do something. Rather than focusing on what's wrong, do whatever makes you good. And this list can be very long. It's just this treachery in the world. It's mean mechanism of the brain being programmed in such a way that if it catches you, it makes you feel that everything is lost, nothing makes sense. So you don't move. You literally don't move. You are like the prey of the spider. You are done. You are ready to be buried. This state is dangerous, and this state happens automatically when you let the brain do it to you. So whenever things don't go the way you want, and normally they don't, that's reality of everyone. Everyone, happy or unhappy, successful or not so much successful, satisfied with life or not so much. See, now I don't have the thing to hold my phone, but I want to share this message with you, so I don't focus on problems. I just started the video. I was holding it with my hand. I got tired, but I'm ending the video, so everything's good. The tights match the sofa. You know, people who are careful and attentive for signs would definitely see a sign in it. A sign in it. By the way, I bought tarot cards and started the readings last night. It's an amazing instrument, tool, and all my knowledge about the world is a good foundation to read and understand the whole situation scene regarding, of course, regarding what? Regarding past problems, hopes of future, and the answers about your next steps. So what to do right now? What should I do right now to dramatically improve my life and invite more happiness and make more happiness be shown and manifested? That's the wish of everyone. But in order to live, you have to know about this trick of the brain. When everything seems to be done, the world is done, nothing makes sense, it means that you are in this most horrible traps, existing most horrible trap invented ever. So start saving yourself. Start doing, I'm telling you, little steps. I didn't know that I would end up being recording this video here in the social room, which I haven't visited since 8 years. I live in this building since 2016. When I moved to Canada, I lived here ever since. Very good location in downtown Halifax. Unfortunately, chain smokers are here since January, but I'm doing all I can to get my fresh air back. You know, fresh Nova Scotian air. I want it back. When I enjoyed summers so much because of this healing air, you opened up the windows, you were sleeping and feeling this healing air, fresh, like nowhere in the world. But now when you open up the window, you only feel the smoke, the disgusting, dangerous, hazardous secondhand smoke, sometimes mixed up with weed. But if I only focus on this problem, what should I do? I should cry, I should panic, I should be neurotic, but it's bad for the skin, it's bad for it makes wrinkles, you know, and it puts you to the state, which is most dangerous, the state of victim, the state of hopelessness. And you know, the bad news is that it will take the same time you allowed yourself to feel hopeless and helpless, it will take at least as the same amount of time to get back to normal, to get back to feeling that no, you are decision maker in your life. You are deciding what you will do next minute, what's available to you. So it doesn't pay off to be weak and to stay weak for long, because you will feel very bad and you will still have to waste time and effort to get back to the level when you were feeling as someone who is in control of your life. So yeah, instead of obeying the treacherous brain, I always choose to do what I can do. And no matter how, believe me, no matter how rich or successful someone is, all people, for some reason in this reality, is one of the laws, all people are being attacked with some situation they hate. Anthony Robbins in his training was sharing the story when he bought a house, not knowing that the railway was close to it. So for many, I don't know how long he lived there, but for many days at least, he heard that noise. It was unbearable. It woke him up. It was making lots of noises, this, how do you call it, alarming about this train stop and the trains start resuming its way. It's very loud, very loud. People who like to think hate every noise which they didn't cause. So he himself and his guests were always bothered by it. But he replaced that noise with training his brain. So every time he heard that irritating noise, he visualized money coming his way. It's like a reminder, like, the train is coming, and he was right away, okay, yeah, I'm becoming very rich, yeah, thanks to this. So linking something you don't like to something good. Of course, smoke is not good for health. I will not pretend it is. So I will not lie to myself. I'll be honest with myself, and I recommend you to be honest with yourself, and more to come. If you have any questions, just ask. I'm here for you. Write your comments, write your situations. I'm always glad to hear about you. Me, Iragis. See you again.